Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Brenay. So I've been doing a couple of readings on Brenay, Akira, Tim, and I forgot her sister's name, I think Corinne. Yes. So let's get into it. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it is not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So Bestie said that she got the divorce, but she's looking so lonely. So let's get into it. All right, so Brenay's current energy after finalizing the divorce with Devin, right? Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging that she has a big heart. She needs to check on her heart. She needs to check on her cardiovascular system. Spirit is also acknowledging the right side. Something's going on with the right side. Sending her love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. It makes me feel like acid reflux. It makes me feel like something gastro. But anyway, Spirit is acknowledging that she wears her heart on her sleeve, and so she's easy to manipulate, maneuver, and or sway, and that she needs to have up healthy boundaries to not find herself in situations like this. But Spirit said there's this energy of her heart being filled with appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, playful, teasing. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's in a space and place in her life where it's a one-horse town. There is an obstacle that she needs to overcome, but she continues to stay on this side because she thinks the grass is greener. It's not fulfilling. It's not sustaining. Spirit said there's pride, ego, and people-pleasing energy here, and she needs to overcome this obstacle to return home to a place of peace and space of resilience and strength. Okay, there's boredom, monotony, small-mindedness. Branch out, move on, novelty is needed. Spirit is acknowledging that she's also trying to pivot at this point due to emotions, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, wanting to clear, cancel, and release this to manifest the life that she does want. She is seeking some form of fulfillment in her pivoting and her changing her direction. Enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passionate projects, but doing her. But Spirit is also acknowledging like the way that in which that she is moving at this point is sending her into a darker space, because Spirit is acknowledging at any moment she can get off of this windy road and get on a more straight and narrow path. This doesn't mean that she won't feel her karma, but it's just like trying to get into alignment. This is the road that she's chosen, so enjoy the ride. Spirit says buckle up, right? But more importantly, her choices are a direct reflection of what she believes she deserves. So if she believes that she deserves this, then keep it out. Like roll the windows down, ride that sucker out till the wheels roll off. That's your business, right? Or you can stop. Nonetheless, Spirit says buckle up. And that is literal and spiritual. Buckle up. All right, sending the collective energy, love and light. Brenay. Current energy. Time apart, boundaries, no contact, give me space is an energy. And I am asking on the energy now that she's divorced. This relationship is outdated, aged, and closed-minded. Something explosive and sudden, full of surprises, is getting ready to take place. And Spirit says there's an apology, a romantic gesture, an offer of a higher commitment. There's going to be a lot of gossip and eavesdropping and storytelling about this. This is going to be the tea. There's regrets, missing you, sadness, sleepless nights, I want you back. And this is because she was too generous, dealing with blockages, buying love, unintuitive. Spirit says that there's this intensity, this hot like fire kind of energy with her twin flame. But there's also contracts and mirroring energy. Thank you, Spirit. You touch it, you get burned. There's this binding of this energy with destiny, connection, love, unconditional. But it's a binding. Someone feels very bound to this person. You get what you want on the forefront, but on the back end, it kicks your ass. It feels like you're manifesting and or requesting and or requiring someone to stay with you when it is not a part of their spiritual path, right? Spirit said that this situation is like an ugly sweater. It's just silly and funny, and it's a theme for a holiday. Like it's not going to last much longer. Spirit is acknowledging and she's going to be very assertive and cold when this happens, like the ice queen, cold-hearted, cold shoulder. And so I feel like we're picking up on a lot of the energy with her and Tim. Yeah, see, someone is suffocating the other, needy, and making one wait. So what is the energy with her and Tim now that her and Devin are divorced? Thank you, Spirit. Suffocation, needy, making one wait. This card has come out 3 times now. So someone feels very suffocated by the other. And someone is also acknowledging that there is this energy of feeling innocent, this energy of feeling pure and bright. But there's also an energy of abstinence and celibacy. Now that is interesting. And wanting to spice things up and get kinky. and do things that are unusual, mix it up, new things, fulfilling a fantasy. But somebody has a secret admirer somewhere else, and that's who they really daydream about doing things with. That ain't my business. And Spirit said, caution, beware. This is toxic. There are warnings, and this is dangerous. This is going to create low self-esteem, a lack of self-awareness. Spirit said this is awareness to outsmart and cunning and slick. See, the same way you get them is the same way you lose them, Spirit is acknowledging. Yeah, because there's this energy of unequal give and take, lazy mooching, disrespect, blame game with I do everything, broken promises, deceit, delays in higher commitment, and young playful games, devices, a nerd. See, intensity, healing, contracts, mirroring, twin flame. And what does this have to do with a powerful woman that has 2 girls? Okay. And who is this silver fox that's coming in the scene, stepping up on the scene? Now, this could be her sister and or not, but it seems like her sister is in the mix of this, and that sister could definitely be getting ready to be wooed by an older man. Okay. All right. Can I woo? All right, Brenay and Tim. There is an energy of fertility, bringing forth an idea, a manifestation, and or a child. False twin, holding you back. Spirit says, not ready. Let's keep going. Brenay and Tim. Focus on self-love, because there is deception and lies. Even though someone is fulfilling your deepest desire and this is your safe place, Spirit says that there is dominance, and you need to be self-abundant. And you just keep having these reoccurring thoughts that this is your soulmate, Brenay, but there needs to be judgment. There needs to be balance. This could also include a court of law, because there's confusion and someone is leaving. Freedom. Freedom is what they're seeking, or what they'll get, right? Brenay, current energy. Chit-chatting, talking about her relationship, acknowledging we're meant to happen, we're meant to be together, and so she's staying positive. But then there's a situation where she's no longer waiting, because he is on and off with someone else, and it just keeps coming up that there's deception and there are lies, trickery, deceit. Okay, sending the collective energy, love and light. Brenay and Tim. Thank you. See, someone's skeletons are getting ready to come out of the closet. It's going to cause someone to have to sit and hold that broken heart, because whatever is done in the dark will come to the light. Whatever is being suppressed will come to the surface. There's anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, wanting to clear, cancel, and release that to manifest the life that they do want. Brenay's finances, what are those looking like, Spirit? Thank you. Don't go broke trying to show off. Money moves. So subconsciously, she's trying to make some money moves. Spirit says in the middle of the deck, stardom is on the rise, and she needs to use her skills to create, but she's greedy. Can you woo? Brenay. Okay, your purse, your wallet, a bank account, a check, a document, license, certificate, security, a pleasant crowd, a sound friend, no news, no change, a new home, a desk job, a disappointing marriage. Subconsciously, because of your job, your workplace, your day-to-day, your business deals or work, your group conversations, your job opportunities, your environment, love of money, making plans. Spirit says there's going to be a lot of change in her life. There's going to be a lot of change and action. She's going to have to really apply some extra effort in order to really have a healthy body. Spirit is also acknowledging she needs to be walking. She needs to exercise. There's some energy of recovery after illness, and I talked about the illness earlier, that she needs to apply extra effort when it comes to courage, confidence. She may be having to return to work. Spirit is acknowledging skills, competition, a trip to the country. sending collective energy, love, and light. Again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. All right. Brenay, current energy. All right, we do get the Hierophant. So there is traditional law and spiritual law. There is some wisdom that she is about to learn and or gain through some energy of morality or judicial, a lawyer, a counselor, a therapist, but they writing everything out because she's getting it, right? Spirit is also acknowledging with the 7 of Wands. This creates an energy of conviction. She's trying to stand up for her beliefs and being strong-willed and determined. Like, stop. I don't want to hear this information. I don't want to learn. I don't want to be asked questions. Which also comes forward with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Being stagnant, lazy, missed opportunities, and going with the flow. So because she's resistant, this is what is coming forth, right? What is her biggest obstacle current? Thank you, Spirit. And again, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. So her biggest obstacle comes out twice. Her biggest obstacle with the 7 of Swords comes out twice. Taking responsibility is an obstacle. Starting fresh is an obstacle. Conscious kicking in is an obstacle. And coming clean. She don't want to hear it. With the 8 of Cups in reverse. Scared to move on is an obstacle. Stagnant is an obstacle. A lack of maturity is an obstacle. Faking happiness is an obstacle. Okay? With the 8 of Wands in reverse. Slow progress is an obstacle. Restriction, bad timing, getting a late start is an obstacle. Okay? She can't even go after what she enjoys doing. What, artistry or content creation or whatever it is. She can't get into it. And then the 4 of Wands is an obstacle. Now this is a bit of an issue because an unhappy family is an obstacle. Cancellations are an obstacle. Feeling unwelcomed is an obstacle. And leaving is an obstacle. What is her relationship like with Tim? Current energy. Okay, thank you. All right, we do get the Ace of Swords, okay, but it's in reverse. Unproductive, irrational, making the wrong decision, and destruction. With the 10 of Pentacles, ouch, in reverse, financial disputes, general loss, family feud, restriction, and separation. And then with the Magician, this has to do with her desires, her creation, her manifestation, and her energy of tapping into her power. This is where it's got you. It's almost like the Magician, the energy of the Magician is why you got into the situation. Okay, so what's next for Brenay? Okay. All right, so we get the 8 of Wands coming out again. So slow progress, a restriction, bad timing, and getting a late start. So she can't receive good news. She can't take care of business. She can't be quick to act. Everything is slowed down tremendously, right? And this is because the 8 of Cups, these 2 cards come out again. Scared to move on, stagnant, with a lack of maturity because she is faking happiness. Y'all, call me back.